Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 for Shadowheart. Now, hold on a second, I'm gonna pull something up real quickly. Alright, I can't really tell if you're gonna be able to tell the difference or not, but I do have a new headset, one that actually, works, that's comfortable, and won't give me a headache 3 minutes into recording, so, huzzah! I also got a brand new controller, and yeah, it's actually pretty nice. So we shouldn't have to worry about every so often just going, or just slowly start turning or walking or anything like that. Finally. So that makes me happy. With that being said, also my triangle should be working now too. Can I hold triangle? There's no reason to hold triangle here. Anyway, off screen I did do a few things. First and foremost, I did record the gear to gain the unique gears that you can unlock throughout up to this point in the game. So, yay! I will be doing it in multiple sets of videos. Specifically, it's going to be like Act 1, unique weapons. Act 1, unique armors. Act 1, unique jewelry or stuff like that. That way, you're not going to get one big video on all of the stuff. You're going to get individual specified. All right, I need to find the weapons. What weapons are in this game? Or I need to find gear. What type of gear is in this game or in this area, this act, and so on. Then we'll go into Act 2 and then Act 3. When it comes down to
need anything else?
Stuff like this, unique stuff that are in the shop, I'll just do a quick once over in here with what's in each merchant's shop. They'll be at the end of the video pretty much. So you won't see, me going up in the armor video just to go, here's this armor piece. Or the weapons going, here's this weapon piece. It's going to be weapon, here, here, here. That's all that he has. And stuff like that. As a quick side note, this is actually kind of important before we continue onwards. There's a merchant down here. I believe I may have mentioned him last time. He's down over in... Oh, I can't really... I'll just go down there. He's a tiefling down over here. This is Damon. He is a fairly important character for one of the character's side quests. He is in every single act at some point in time. So my advice, if you really want a good shop that is always going to be present, give him pretty much all your jewelry to increase his attitude towards you, which will give you discounts. And then you sell him stuff that you don't need. So it makes things a lot easier for you in the long run, because he's always going to be available. And then after a long rest, his supplies will reach that. So, yeah. I also, in case you can't tell by the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, I did make Shadowheart a paladin. There is a... I do want to make her a Oathbreaker, because it actually is very good thematically for her, considering she is a Shara Knight, a follower of Lady Shar. But I can't really find a good way to do it justifiably yet. I think I know of a way I can do it, though. So yeah. Other than that, yeah, let's continue onwards.
What's on your mind?
Nothing.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower. You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Oh, Lae'zel.
Gods, deliver me.
Oh,
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait. Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The teeth sling was clear. If there are a Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
she's so cute. I liked Lae'zel when I first started the game. I wasn't used to the Githyanki appearance, but as I've played through the game multiple times, I've become more accustomed to it, and I can see the subtleties and the differences. And like, yeah, she's adorable, especially with her tsundere attitude.
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Very well. We'll worry about that later. So, this is my second time recording this set, by the way. I'm gonna do this more often as well, quick saves. I did find something interesting that I've never seen before.
That orc seems a little too interested in me.
This. I never knew this was something. I never knew there was something hidden in there. Alright, let's continue onwards.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
I know the bear is supposed to be intimidating, but he looks adorable. Yeah.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, get back! It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders. No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yes, I see.
Alright. Hi.
I do. Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Goblins struck fear and awe in heart of wilting witness.
A myth weaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Well, he's not wrong. Alright, so something I found out literally last week. Down here under this rock, which you have to move, is a necklace that gives you lesser restoration as a spell you can cast. I'm going to save that for a little bit later. Alright, let's see here. Pop. That.
I'm sleeping.
Aww. I just want to pet him.
Okay.
She's so adorable. Ah. Alright. Elevator.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
You're trespassing. This is my territory.
I love this squirrel. Crap.
No, there's plenty of room for me. Now get moving. I'm tired of looking at you.
If you're able to convince Timber, she'll give you a hyena ear, which you can use to craft healing potions. But, eh. Also, if you kick it, Asterion likes that. I don't know why. Alright, let's get going. The enemy is surprised. Which means I get advantage. Ho ho ho!
Allow me to demonstrate. Don't get too close.
And then firebolt. There we go. I'll take those. Also, it's kind of important. Nearing the end of Act 1, we will need the ability of Grease. You can either have a caster have it, or if you're lucky, or not lucky, find a Grease bottle. You'll see this in my inventory for pretty much most of the game. Hold on a second, may cause a little lag. Sorry, a friend of mine was talking about the hack over at Insomniac and the spoiling of a bit of Wolverine. It looks fine, it's in early development, and honestly, a lot of stuff looks like, yeah, Wolverine would do that.
scope.
Didn't want to do that. Failed, of course. Wait, another message. Hold on.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. You almost seem honest. Care to explain why you reek of the hells? Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life. It's a soul wrapped up in a terrible iron package. Don't ask whose, because I don't know. I hope it brings you better luck than it has me.
So that's soul coins. That's what we've been collecting throughout the last set. They're just literally souls of people who made deals with devils and went to one of the 9 hells. They are then warped and twisted and bound in iron, and they are used as currency in the hells. We can use them for something else a little bit later on. But it's a nifty little side thing. You'll probably never really see me use it, just because I don't really use them. Although they're really useful. I really should use them more often. I have an idea of how I can break my oath. I just got the idea. Alright, do any of my characters have it?
Which way to the nearest library?
You do. Okay, perfect.
What's next?
Alright, so we're gonna try and break our oath. That'll take a hot minute to do. Alright, oop, thank you for the autosave. I'm also going to quick save.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
Listen.
A sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought.
Fuck. I'm gonna use inspiration on this. Okay.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
So that's a siren. And crap, a lot of my characters are spellbound. Where's everyone? Oh, jeez! Why are you guys all the way over there? let's get a little high ground. Can I? Not just out of range. Still 75% chance of hitting, but that disadvantage. Can I move a little closer? God damn it, concentration.
I see you now for what you are. Head, Harpies.
Thank you for getting me out of that, because I can use that now. Let's move out into the water a little bit more. Break that, get the kid out of there. Good shot, good shot. Yeah, disengage what you use to get out of battle without having to worry about attacks of opportunities. Hi. Alright. Nothing better to use right now. I got rid of the main Harpy I was casting that spell. And let's... Damn it.
Got to keep fighting.
Hoping that would hit.
Time to meet your maker.
Yeah, sorry. Itching ear. Okay, let's see. Perfect. You whore! Alright. Gale's still good. So is Asterion by the looks of it? Yeah, we should be good. Let's drop 2 on you and 2 on you. Fuck, you saved both. Lord again. God damn it, kid. Alright.
On the move.
Let's get her out here. Oh, it's melee. Crap. Range. There we go. Too far away on low ground. Not worth it. Alright. Not in range. So command. Grovel. Bro, I'm sorry, did I break your concentration? Command's a really good spell. Oh, gods.
Let's light them up.
That's fine. Where's the last Harpy? Oh, you. There we go. One of those just in case it survived type of deals. There we go.
Keep going a little longer.
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know. They're gone. Now there's just Mole. She'll be so mad. I didn't get the gold from the nest. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
I like her. Alright. Hold on a second. Do I have... Oh wait, no, that's right.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble. And worse. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
Tressums are pretty cool. And they are winged cats. They're really cool. Let's see here.
There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
Messes, by the way, are basically just, what's the best way to describe them? Kind of like imps. We'll see a fair few of them as we progress through the story. Actually, let's do this. Makes things a bit easier. Alright, so I'm not going to go get it because I'm going to save it for my guide video. But down this path, just past here, if you keep going, you'll eventually come across the Harpies nest, which is up this path. You jump across this, up here, and in that nest is a ring of color spray. Pretty pointless spell, honestly, in the long run of things, but is useful for something a little bit later on. So just a good little thing to keep an eye out for. Alright.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Was honestly expecting something to be there. Alright. So, I'm gonna try this. There is a slight little exploit we can do to get something nice. That is something you can do normally.
He stares right past you, as if you're in. He nods,
Alright.
then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Aw. But you have to be very careful with it if you want to do this right. And if I do this right, I should be able to get my oath broken. Possibly. We'll see. That was Mole. That Mole? That's Mole.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? making sure we're ready to leave when the time comes.
Alright. Mole doesn't really have a lot of things, except for some thieves' tools, which is nice.
Anything else? I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else? You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Alright, so we're going to steal the idol. That kind of, I think that goes against our oath. I'm not going to do it on screen right now, but I will tell you how to do it without getting caught. This getting caught part is the difficult thing, because if you are caught stealing the idol, the druids will attack and kill all the tieflings, and or vice versa. So you have to be very careful when you deal with it. But if you're able to successfully steal it, Mole will give you an accessory called the Ring of Protection, which gives you a base +2 to your AC, which with our current stats will bring us up to a 20 armor class. 19 armor class, sorry. I thought I had 1 point higher, which is obscene early in the game. You can also give it to one of your lower AC characters like Gale or even Asterion. You know, your rogues or your mages, to give them a little more oomph. The way to steal it, which I'm gonna save for my video, is very simple. You need a spell. One of two spells, actually. Darkness or pull up the thing. Or Fog Cloud. This will cause a 18-meter radius bubble to pop around you that you can't be seen through. So what you do is you send everyone in your party back to camp, with the exception of the person who casts the spell. Actually, I'm going to do a quick manual save here. I'll name it Ring. So I know what it is, and I'll show you how to do it. And I'll reload this save file for when I need to. We will keep... Actually, what we're going to do is this. Actually, no, I can't do that. I should be all good. Go to camp. We're going to split from the group. Everyone's here. Go to Withers.
Dost thou require a new as the
Respec. Alright, we're going to pick a paladin. That's with honor and virtue. We're going to stick to... Hold on, let's see here. You set aside even your... So I think either of these will do it. Try Dauntless into action. Show clemency when prudent, and lend your arm to those who need it. Tend your responsibilities, obey just laws, and support those who entrust your care. We're gonna go with devotion for now, as a precaution for this. Confirm. Go into here. And we're going to take one class that will give us a darkness space or a spell like that. Let's see if Warlock got it. Because Warlock could be fun. No, those are the only spells I have access to. Do you have anything new? No. Wizard. There it is. Okay. Wizard. What is Wizard again? Wizard was knowledge. What about Sorcerer? Do you have one? You do. Cool. We'll go with Sorcerer for now. Pop that out. Pop that in. Honestly, it's a good thing to use too. Oh yeah, I can give her some Draconic Scales if I want to. Now this is the only time I'm going to actually use any of her spells though. Like, I'm not actually going to use any of this type of stuff. What is this? After you cast level 1 spell or higher, you can cast Fly as a bonus action until... Yeah, I'm not going to use any of her sorcerer stuff outside of this. That's all I needed for that. Defense, no, actually, protection. And smites. Got it, cool. And then we leave camp. What? Did they fix it? Oh, it'd be so annoying. No, they didn't. Cool. I'm just going to have to send them each individually, aren't I? Nope, just me. Cool. So we quick save here. Oop. Go. Oop. Up here. Get in position. Cast it. Right here.
None shall see me.
I caught. Alright, so they fixed it. That's annoying. I think there are other ways I can do it still. I think I know the proper way to steal it. But I'll reload the ring save file. That way we don't have to worry about all that other stuff. But I was just trying to show off the trick. I've seen it a few times. It may have also just been an issue with the placement of the spell, because I kind of got caught. Let's try this again. That's too high. That might work. There we go. What? Oh shit.
Remove the outsiders.
Oh well. So we're not going to do that. There is a way to steal it. I know I've done it before. There's a way we can do it a little bit later on that is better, but for the most part we should be able to do some stuff. I'll look more into how to break my oath off screen. Like I said, it is more thematic for Shadowheart to have it. I just thought it was a little trickier. There is a few other things we can do. Alright, so, semantics, we're done now. Let's try...
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
So as a side note, this is actually kind of interesting.
It sounded like a cat being strangled. God damn it! No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know? It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want.
Alright, so... This is actually kind of interesting. Let's see if we can pull it off.
I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
So, if you're able to pass all of the performance checks, you're able to learn how to play an instrument without being a bard, which is kind of cool. It's actually really useful. The problem is the DC gets harder and harder. That should do. Nice.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down.
Let's try it again. That should... I think that's just a barely.
Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend.
I think I did it.
Sorry. And then some. But I have the bones of the song, and that's what matters. That's the first time I've played since Lae'zel died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didndidn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. She'd yell at me for that clunky verse and make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. Keep the loot. Please. You've earned it. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Alright, so we now know how to play music. And we just go into here and perform. Put that over here. Let us actually equip the loot. Set to invisible because... But now, whenever I want to, because I've equipped a weapon, or accessory, I can just... So, two cool things about having the ability to cast music, or use perform. If you're around other people, or other bards, like say, Alfiera here, you're able to have them join in on your song, whatever song you pick. If you're in an area with other NPCs, like, say, a tavern or out front, and you start playing, if you pass a performance check, they'll actually give you money. This has a bard-specific gear in it, so I'm going to save that for my video. So yeah, I can now, whenever I want to, just go, oh, well, I feel like a little ditty. Yeah. And also, I can kind of see Shadowheart learning how to play at least an instrument. Not the lute, mind. There are other instruments we can find later on. But I can see her using, like, maybe a flute, or even violin, possibly. So let's quick save real quick. So just a fun little thing you can do.
I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Koga? Release him.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Koga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter from storm. We nourished their bellies. In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins. And their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
I was scared. They said when the rite was over we'd have to leave. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. So I took the idol. I thought maybe then we could stay. Please let me go. I'll be good, I swear.
Well, Paladin, what say you?
Thank you.
Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
A hot spike of pain overcomes you, and a strange image is thrust into your mind's eye. You are a frightened little girl in a dark chamber. A hooded figure approaches, brandishing a rod.
Thank you, Koga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Interesting. So, the little, twinge from Shadowheart's hand, that comes with a, if you look at the back of her hand, you'll see a mark there. Throughout the course of the game, when you're playing as a character, besides Shadowheart, you'll see that flash every so often. It was actually very interesting to see what happens. I didn't know that.
woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin, or the occasional lapse in judgment? No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
Fair. Oof. Can't get close to that wolf. Shadowheart's afraid of wolves.
That mural, they look like dark justiciars.
This darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the Harpers, but the details are vague.
Interesting. Alright.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You see vanquished foes heaped at the druid's feet. The fallen bear Shah's sacred symbol on their armor and banners.
Alright, so don't tell them I'm sure.
Speaks of moonrise. A reference to vile Saluna, no doubt. She and her druid allies bloodied Shah's forces. But Shah persists. She thrives.
Alright. I'm gonna sneak past this wolf if I can. No, 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 no.
What am I to do?
Oh.
Perfectly hidden.
Ooh.
Now, what are you hiding?
Okay, my pick. Crit. Alright, so they don't know I stole this. Okay. Have torn note. Swamp Dogs tree, meet me alone, Odolon. Bounces a myth with clan threads, true. Interesting. No idea what any of that means. Alright.
I see you. Just give me a moment. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? I know they're nasty creatures. Can get in your head and convince you up is down, and that's not all they'll do inside your head. Tell me honestly, are you infected? Is that why you're asking? I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. No. That was Master Halsin. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? It recognized you as being infected. Well now, that's something. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A Mindflayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mindflayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mindflayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from Mindflayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
I do find it interesting that I am technically a paladin of Shard. That's something kind of cool.
So we won't have to sample
Or important, I should say. These are useful.
Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
As something of a potential would-be
We'll
Mindflayer
take that.
myself, couldn't agree more.
Alright.
Mine needs greater anyway.
They're useful in something we can do a little bit later on if we decide to go down that route. Alright, let's get out of here. Stay behind the wolf. Alright, so I think I know how to break my oath. I'll do that in between sets. I'll record what happens when you do break it. Let's pretend that Shadowheart's been a Oathbreaker Paladin this entire time. It'll make things a little bit easier for us.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
Alright, and we got Chimera's Locket, which allows us to cast Dancing Lights whenever we want to, which is pretty nice. Alright, there are a few other things I'm going to show real quickly, just as a matter of importance. And then we're going to call it. I'm sorry the set wasn't very interesting. As for a way to break your oath, over in this little area over here, there's a goblin in a cage. I've heard that there are ways you can use her to break your oath. There is a trophy associated with getting them to survive until Act 2, though. So it's up to you if you want to go that route. I'm going to see if I can find other ways to keep them alive and safe that will allow me to break my oath.
Drawing attention away from us.
Judicious advice. How puzzling.
Alright. So, two things of importance. Let's actually... I can take them all with me. Let's climb. I'll go around collecting stuff later. Up here... on this skeleton... Oh crap, that's cutscene. This is fun.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met. I am Raphael, very much at your service. Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course. What I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest, and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that. Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Oh, that was fun. So that was Raphael, one of the Archdukes of Hell. So, fun. Anyway, as I was saying, this skeleton has the Silver Pendant, which allows you to cast Guidance for free. Guidance is a bread and butter cantrip, so you'll want to get that. With the right save as well, over here,
That might be worth a look.
you can find this.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Should be enough, yeah.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within.
Nope.
Agitated clacking chokes your thoughts. The spiders skitter about, more nervous than before.
Ooh, nice.
The spiders scatter. You feel their panic. The beloved was taken. You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Alright, so in the pouch, here it is. We have coins and a spider egg sack. This allows us to summon a small patch of spiders to help us in battle, which is fun. But other than that, we're probably going to end up having to call it here. This, by the way, is the location of the Harper's note we found at the beginning of set 1. Or was it set 2? No, set 1, because I did it when I went to go talk to Astarion. Let's do one more thing. Well, 2 more things. So we can get, Oh, there we go. Some more stuff.
Goblin tracks. Far too
That'll be useful later on.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
She might be a healer, Bri.
She might be a bandit.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Useless. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
That fellow had a tadpole in his head, and they consider him blessed? Chosen? What madness is this?
What?
What are you doing? Your sword, brother! Now!
Alright. Sorry, buddy, but, not true soul. Where are Lae'zel? Asterion, what are you guys doing? Luckily the fight's put on hold until I get to them.
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Kinky.
I am fury. I am death.
And shoot you.
Let's end this. Bleed for me.
I think a fire, or, yeah, firebolt should do it. Ooh, maybe not.
Hungry for the slaughter. Time to move.
Alright. I'll sell those later.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighting to dine with a devil? I've never met a devil, but of course I've read a great deal about them. Even feigning a mortal form, it was easy to detect the whiff of sulfur about him. To spot the flicker of hellfire in his eyes. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity. Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
Fair. You got that right.
Admittedly, it's an area in which I have a modicum of expertise, and based on the evidence before us, it's hard to imagine any other motivation.
Fact 1, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact 2, a devil offers to take it away.
Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made.
Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Fair. Right, let me just do this. Loot you. Ooh, I wanted to loot him.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Why not? Ugh.
Tadpole wasted no time in abandoning its host. Not sentimental creatures, clearly.
Alright. We can use these later. Oh, before I forget.
Though without requiring such extreme motivation, of course.
This. We want to grab this. This plus another object we can get a little bit later on is useful because we can combine them to make a better spear. Let's see. There's two more things I want to do real quick.
Zathis you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device crafted by Malone, our most gifted artisans.
What do you have to do?
I am sworn to say no more.
I still have speak with animals. And I have a fair few inspiration still, so we should be good. There he is.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
More than enough.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. We were attacked. With cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Scratch is a good boy. Alright, the last thing we're going to do is a small little cutscene up here, and then we're going to call it.
Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
Curious. No wounds on Yankee lay their eggs on
Doesn't quite look like it died peacefully either.
Who cares about some pig? It's
I will
dead.
only be welcomed
Let's
once
go.
I obtain a Mindflayer's head.
Now there's a bloody shop around.
Not what I wanted to
You
do.
might be right. We've had no luck so far. If we don't know what we're walking into, that bridge will collapse under us. The devil has a plan. He's playing with us. Cazador, my old master, liked to toy with people too. Let them think there was hope right until the end. Until he snatched it all away. Creatures like them don't play games unless they know they can win. We keep hunting for answers. What other choice do we have? This is no ordinary Mindflayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
Fair enough.
We shouldn't be hanging around.
Give it a rest. Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. You and me both. Gonna find the wizard who gave us the contract that got my people killed. Left out all the important bits, like beware, treasures beneath a pile of goblins. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting.
You too, mate.
Come on. We're wasting time.
Alright, this is the last thing I wanted to do.
Goblins ahead. Looks like they're laying an ambush. Mustn't let anyone see.
This way I can get a checkpoint up here.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You're a true soul. But my mistake, madam.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Prowess in battle is remarkable.
Oh, wow.
As is your battle stance itself.
So the tadpole gives us the ability to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power well received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
I agree with Lae'zel.
A little caution may be advised. The power may prove valuable, or it might not. We simply don't know.
Wise counsel. When the temptation calls, keep silent or suffer.
Honestly, I agree with her. We don't know what this parasite is, so fuck it. Alright. There are a few things we can do in this town, but I'm gonna do that. Not next time, but close to next time. Alright, let's end of day, get a long rest done.
There you are, my friend. I have drunk, not alcohol, of course, a bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either, but they're not the same. But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement. It was exactly as appetizing as you'd think. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again. Exactly. I can be better than him. Stronger. More powerful. More... Oh. You meant be kinder. Pet bunnies, that sort of thing. I've no objection to being nice, of course. Once I have the power to bend others to my will. Is it? What good is freedom if I'm always watching the shadows? No. I'll be safe when I'm powerful enough to grind Cazador into the dust. Powerful enough to do whatever the hell I want. Oh, I hope so. A little corruption sounds fun. I spent centuries as the victim of a corrupt man. It was the Mindflayers that plucked me away from that. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
Alright, there's a cutscene tonight. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're going to call it. Hope you guys enjoyed the set. I'll see you guys next time. We will continue on... Ooh, Scratch! Bed. I'll see you when we continue on from here. I'm going to talk to the people on the camp, get a little stuff, and do some collecting of stuff a little bit later on. As an important side note, I will actually be doing this as a video later on. Get the hireling Brianna Brightsong. We can turn her into a potion factory pretty much, which I'll explain later on. Hopefully next time I'll also be an Oathbreaker. We'll see. But till then, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.